being overweight affects all aspects of a person's life. It affects their relationships with other people. It affects their self-esteem. It affects their daily outlook and attitude on life. I try to keep a good, positive, upbeat attitude. I think if I lose 200 pounds or so, I would have no trouble getting any date I want, and there's no reason I can't have that. I willingly accept the challenge. So this is what most people see when I'm wearing clothes and working. I usually have a $300 pair of whites on, boots, and just a regular old t-shirt. And then when I hit the swimming pool, this is what they see. Big round midsection, big belly, a couple of these. 400 pounds is ridiculous. Who would have ever thought I'd hit 400 pounds? If you'd asked me when I was a senior in high school if I'd ever weigh 400 pounds, I'd have bet you $10,000 that it would have never happened to me. But here I am, 400 pounds. I'm tired of looking this way. I want to get healthy. I want to go on The Biggest Loser. I want to fit into my old shirts and clothes that I still own. There's a good example of a shirt that I like very much. It's a shirt from Big Brothers Big Sisters, Bowl for Kids' Sake. My roommate and I try to do that every year. I get a shirt every year, and every year the shirt doesn't fit. I come back and this is what I'm left with. Someday I think this shirt could fit me again. This shirt happens to be a 2X. Well, inside this 4X body, I think there's still a 2X bowler. One tough part about being as heavy as I am, getting in and out of these trucks all day, climbing in and out of the equipment all day, gets kind of old on the knees and the lower back. I know once I lose the weight, I won't have the long sleepless nights and sore back in the morning. And just being able to get up and down these trucks will turn me into a safer operator and less liability on the people I work for. Last thing I want to become is someone else's liability. Life's just too short to go through it overweight and out of shape. One of the hardest parts of being a truck driver, whether you're over the road or local, is keeping your diet under control. A direct effect of this limited choice has been the decline in general health of drivers nationwide. I'm told there's new height and weight tables and ratios that drivers have to meet. A good friend of mine, about 57 years old, weighs probably 185, 190 pounds, and he's probably about 5'7". They told him he was too heavy, needed to lose 10 pounds. As far as I can tell, he's in fine shape. A lot better shape than most drivers out there today. 6'2", 400 pounds, and I'm pretty certain that there isn't a table out there I'm going to fit into. We'll head over to the truck stop and I'll show you what my options are for eating. Here we are at the local truck stop where I find myself getting lunch. Got basically three options. I got Taco Time on the right here, McDonald's on the left, and today we're going to go into the store here and see if we can find something. You got Hot Pockets, half pound. Probably not that healthy. This one happens to have 530 calories. breakfast burritos, beef and beef burritos. My personal favorite, the half-pound cattleman. Get some relish on that, some onion, ketchup, some mustard. This one comes in at a nice 650 calories. Get a couple of them, quart of milk, suit you for a couple hours anyway. Nice part about this is there's 1,770 milligrams of sodium. 75% of my daily intake. If the half-pound cattleman doesn't work, well, there's the hot link, the old, I never have figured out what that is, and or just a hot dog. Fine alternative to 1,770 milligram sodium diet. Nachos. What's on today? Biscuits and gravy, sausage gravy. That's good for the arteries. If that doesn't suit you, there's cream potato. Can't imagine that being too healthy for you. If you catch the early train, you can always get a maple stick. Good hot cup of joe.
I'm Derin Gebhardt. I'm Derin's dad. I've been heavy all my life. I was diagnosed with diabetes about 20 years ago, and in that period of time I've lost about 90 pounds. But I still have some to go. I'm very concerned that Derin will end up the same way and struggle all of his life with diabetes. He's quite a bit overweight, and a program like this would just be a great way for him to shape up.
Mostly I'd like to live a longer, fuller life. I want to go on The Biggest Loser and compete and win $250,000. Wouldn't that be something? Biggest Loser, my friend and I'd like to thank you for watching my video. But in all seriousness, I'd like to thank you for taking the time. I'm a fun-loving country boy from Montana. Love my family, love my friends, love the mountains. And if I don't get on the show, I'm still going to charge forward and do the best I can. But most of all, I'd like to be your next Biggest Loser.